Ken of Angine, Poitrine didn't just pick up his unique microtonal double neck guitar bass from a local shop or happened to just scroll across it when he was on Facebook Marketplace. This is a true one-of-a-kind handmade instrument, something he imagined himself and brought to life with the help of a custom luthier in Quebec. So here's that interview with Raphaël Le Breton. What do you remember about when you got the original request to build a double neck microtonal guitar for Angine de Poitrine?
The guitarist bassist Ken is a customer for my service for a long time already, but he has some fewer formation before this, so he had some instruments that need some maintenance on it and some modifications too. He was really interested in my services at that time, and it's like in the July of 2023 that he has contacted me for a special request, as you said. So it was a request for building him something special about Microtonal necks for bass and guitar. It was his project, he has his mind on it, and he had to make some work from his side. So it's not all made by hand. It was some parts that has been bought at some places. That's where it started. So he asked me, "Hey, are you able to do that?" So I was, yeah, it will be a good challenge to it.
Oh,
so
cool.
I said yes. So here we are now.
So before that, you had not made a microtonal guitar then?
No, I've got a plenty of experience with refretting and Luthier work, as I had spent like 7 years in a musical store. So I count now my length of string that has been installed on instrument as kilometers now. So it's kind of I'm really at ease with setups and refreshing old guitars, etc. The only thing that I doesn't touch is refinishing guitars or touch-ups, as they tend to be really difficult to produce and to make it look good. So that's something that I don't want to do, as I got a lot of experience, but this is kind of difficult, and you got to know your colors, you got to know your matches of paints, etc. And this is something that I still need to process here, and I don't have the installation for this too. So it's a small shop that I have. So do a lot of repairs, do a lot of setups, like I've said, but as for the finish, it is something that I don't do for now.
Do you get connected to your guitars? Like once you build a guitar for somebody, do you feel, is it hard for you to give it away and to sell it?
For the double neck guitar, it wasn't, I wasn't really attached to it, because it's something that was really personal to Ken. And it's something that I had hard time to play with, so you don't have the time to attach to it. But I spent a good amount of time on it, like maybe 150 hours approximately on it, and maybe more with maintenance too, because when he returns home, he just give me a call and, hey, you have time to do it express? And I say, well, go shoot it, and I will try to run a short maintenance setup. And he had to, when he travels with it, he had to pull it apart, so it's easier to be on the planes, etc. So it took less places than fully assembled. So it's hard on the instruments too. So he got to do some maintenance himself, and when it's really complicated, he called me back, and I try to help him when I can.
So he only has one of those double necks? He doesn't have two?
For now, we are speaking one. I've tried to reach some companies. He got some proposition too from other companies and other luthiers. Something that I'm not able to do is to do it freely. Like I said, I've got a small shop, and everything was made as a prototype. So he went on tour with it, and it was maybe too soon, but everything working properly. We have done some adjustment to it, so we can play with it, and it was strong enough to do it. But if he lost it or if he broke it, it's kind of a big mess. You can find this kind of instruments in music store too, so you got to have some proposition. I can tell now what we are going to do, or where they had the plans to do whatever they can with this problem, but maybe it will resolve by itself with someone else, because I think I don't have the time and the energy now to do something similar to this. It took like 3 months to build and to put it together, and to have all the pieces to do it. Some try and error too has been there. It's not easy to do an instrument from scratch. You have to have some parts, assemble them, and you put them together. It's not that easy as it doesn't took 5 minutes to do it. So
yeah, I'm sure.
So it's kind of problem, and he got proposed some of instruments with other big companies. You got them for free. And they propose something and they say yes or no, but it's not in my court now.
Has the fame of Angine de Poitrine helped your business?
Yeah, a lot. I've got some people asking me, hey, how do you charge for a Microtonal neck and Microtonal instruments? As I said to them, it's kind of hard to put a price right on to it, because sometimes they just ask, hey, could you do this? Yeah, I could do it, but do you have any information to give? What would you want? Where do you want to fit the necks on? It will be a strap, Les Paul. I need some juice to work from there. So I try to explain what I need and what the customer needs too. So do you want to start from all the beginning with the basis, or you need to work from an existing instrument? So the modification can be done, but it can be undone after that, because I had to cut on the fretboard some more fret slots, so it's just that you can't undo that, and it's really a stressful operation to do, because it's all by hand. I need the time to do it properly, so it's kind of hard now to tell an exact price, but I can figure it out that it could be costing like a refret job and a little more. So maybe like $500 or $600 at the basis, with some fret materials that are soft to work with, because when we go to titanium or stainless steel frets, it's harder on the tools and it takes more time to work with. So that's it. So that it can go to 1,000 and maybe more.
I think it's quite remarkable that you were able to build that double neck microtonal bass and guitar for Angine de Poitrine, because they're really making history. They are really becoming an international, exploding in fame. It's just amazing.
They have broken the internet now.
Oh yeah, it is just incredible. And what inspired you, Raphael, to get into building guitars? Is this something that are you a musician yourself?
Yeah. I play in a band called Black Pest, and I play bass with them. And it's funny because I'm a guitarist at the basis. When I was younger, my father had some guitars and drums and some percussions too. So I played with them, fiddling with them. I found that I was interested in guitars in like I bought my first guitar when I was 13 years old. So I play from that. And like I've said, I work in the music store. So you got to know your way around guitar and basses for making good sales. I'm not a professional musician, so but I can figure it out when someone telling me I have got this problem with this guitar or this bass, and can you help me with that? So I check upon what's going on them and just make it sure that it is good for the customers that come see me. And that's it. That's the experience that I have with that. So I'm a guitarist converted to bass playing now. I still play guitars a lot, but more seriously bass now.
I'm grateful to have met you, and hopefully, if I'm passing in Quebec, I'll come by and
Say
see you
hi.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
good.
sure. Okay, so thanks again, and signing off. See you later.
Good. Have a nice day.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. You too. Cheers.